What is up, everybody? It's vent time here. Name's Desiree. If you didn't know, well, you don't know because I'm just starting the channel. I have my sister Kirsten today. She's gonna help me talk about depression. If y'all don't know what depression is, it's a pretty serious problem for some people depending on how bad their issues are. Depression is just a mental disability for those who are sad, who isolate, what else am I looking for here? Who go through, like, who detach from others, who stop doing stuff that they loved doing. So I'm here today to talk to you guys about what you can do so you can, like, how to cope with your depression, okay? My favorite one I love to do, I do DBT, which is dialectical behavioral therapy. It's like a bunch of coping skills. It helps out with a lot of problems if you have them. For example, I have depression, so we'll stick with the topic for today. I have depression. The way I work with my depression is by using, give me the word here. I know you learned this in the hospital too. Describe it. It's mindfulness. You got mindfulness. Mindfulness means staying present in the moment, which is like focusing on like what you're doing now and like trying to keep your surroundings active. There's also distraction. So distraction, what I do for distraction is I do music and art together. I'll just plug my headphones in and start drawing. I don't know, what do you do when you're in your depressive states? What do you distract yourself with?
Turtling.
That's another coping skill. That's for another topic. What do you distract yourself? Oh, sorry guys, turtling is another great one. I'm sorry, Kirsten, I'm not paying attention. Turtling is where you could just go take your own personal space, you know? But what do you do when you turtle? What do you do exactly? What activities?
I draw.
She's a drawer too. Depression can be very severe depending on what you went through in your life. People who didn't go through much won't really get that bad depression. People who've been through like abuse, sexual trauma, something that's traumatizing, that it can lead to severe depression and lead to stuff that you wish you could forget. Kirsten, would you like tell me like a random example of someone who has no depression at all? What are they like?
They are more along the lines of happy, outgoing, giddy, laughing.
Yep. Just simple, normal stuff. Normal, simple stuff that people say that we need in our life.
Happiness.
Yeah. Depression is a lot different. You sit there and there's a lot of people who don't even talk about their problems. So my advice to this, guys, is do your best and stay trying to like talk about your feelings. There are actually multiple ways to talk about your feelings. The way I do it usually is I draw it out or I write it to one of my family members who I'm close to, who I could trust about this information. Kirsten, I'm not too sure how she does it. You want to tell them how you do it?
Do what?
Like, how do you express your emotions towards a person?
Music.
You'll like play like a song towards that person. Okay, so she does hers through music. So what I'm saying is she plays a certain song and she'll tell them like why she feels that way. Depression can lead to multiple problems, to self-harming, suicidal problems, and a lot more, wishing that you weren't here. It can lead to hallucinations and all that. And I know this because I have this problem, guys. I have major depression. And I've gone through the suicidal phase, still am actually working on it to this day. There's times where you just want to wish you couldn't wake up. You know, I've been through it too, guys. And it's going to be hard, trust me. But there is somebody out there who cares so much about you, and you're probably not realizing it, but you're loved. You may not see it, but you are being loved. And I know this because I've always told myself I'm never going to find love until I met a very special someone to me, but she is no longer in this world. So depression came back to haunt me. She's actually experienced somebody leaving her, but it wasn't as traumatizing as what mine was. So we're not going to get into details. We'll do that in another video. Another topic I wanted to talk about today was actually PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder, which is something that's traumatizing to you that you experienced in your life. So for like me, I lost my grandfather and my girlfriend from something they did. My grandfather died from a very poisonous spider bite. My girlfriend died from suicide. So it was traumatizing, and I can't ever forget it. Post-traumatic stress disorder can also be coped with loads of things, actually. My favorite thing I like to do is T.I.p.p. If you guys don't know what T.I.p.p. is, it's another DBT skill. T.I.p.p. stands for T is for temperature. Sorry about the microwave. T is temperature. I is for intense exercise. P is for paced breathing. And the other P stands for progressive muscle relaxation. So with post-traumatic stress disorder, I would recommend using T.I.p.p. a lot. And I'll put some of the coping skills that I use for this down in the description below. When I have the memories come back, which is why I was diagnosed with PTSD, when those memories come back, I use T.I.p.p. a lot. T, temperature. So when this problem acts up, you might want to use T a lot, because T is for temperature, of course, as I say this a lot. Your body starts to like overheat or get cold, you know, your temperature changes. So what I do with temperature is, if your body's hot, take an ice cube in both your hands and squeeze them. And once your hand is cold enough to where you, not to where it's numb, we don't want to go that far, to where your hand feels cold enough, put the ice down, put it in the sink, and then just like dab your face, touch wherever your body's overheating. Nothing inappropriate, guys, please don't think like that. Intense exercise, you know, simple, just exercise. Go do some push-ups, do some crunches, pull-ups, you name it. Go to a gym, guys. Go work out in your backyard, work out in your house. Go to a gym, do what you need to do. Paced breathing. Now, this one, it's another coping skill involving paced breathing, which is called 4x4. It's where you breathe in for 4 seconds, you hold it for 4, breathe out for 4, and you do that 4 times, and your anxiety or whatever you're having should be gone. And then you got the last P, which is progressive muscle relaxation. I'm going to need like something for an example here. Okay, so I ain't got nothing. So what it is it's like a part of your body that you tighten, like you tense up. And then you tense your fists so tight, you kind of like to where it kind of shakes. Then you're going to slowly release the pressure after 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, start slowly opening your hand, and you can feel all the tension leaving. That is an example of all the problems that you have going on just leaving your body, guys. So, guys, work on those coping skills. I'll put the coping skills that I talked about today, which is, what were they? We got 4x4, we got T.I.p.p., turtling, and mindfulness. So I'll put those down in the description below, put some information about them in there. And just simple, this channel is just going to be about like some stuff that we're going to talk about, mental problems. You guys can comment down below something that we should talk about on this. Like if we need to ever go live, if y'all want to vent about something, that's what we're here for. This is what my channel is about here, is to vent and talk and just get rid of those problems you're having, you know, get rid of the worries and all that. So we will actually be seeing you guys, our posting days is actually probably going to be like every other day. So we won't be we'll be posting on Christmas to show like some examples of us having a good time like we used to before everything fell downhill. Okay, guys? So I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. Don't go too crazy with the food. And just enjoy your holiday, guys. Merry Christmas, guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video.